In this video, we're gonna be trying out all the edible items in Bedwars they added over time, and we're gonna see which one is the best. And what better way to try out all the food items than having a picnic? I'm only gonna be using foods that are like actually edible and not like the gumball luncher and stuff. Okay, first we're gonna be using the healing items. What the apple does, it just heals you 20 HP basically, so I'll give it a 5 out of 10. The orange is kind of like the apple, but you get it on the pirate map and it only heals 10 HP, so I'll give it like a 3 out of 10. Probably the best one out of all of the healing items is the golden apple. What this does is it like constantly heals you when you take damage, and it heals you 10 HP each time. It's really good when you're fighting multiple people. I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. We're gonna be testing our first item on our friend whose name is Food. The first item that does actual damage is the baguette. It's kind of trash, it only does 1 damage. The next item is the hot dog bat. This is literally 100 times better than the baguette. It does 100 damage. It has a pretty slow cooldown, so I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. The next item is the carrot. When you combine it with the carrot launcher, it does a lot of damage and knockback. I'll give it an 8.7 out of 10. The next item is a can of beans. This does over 150 damage to no armor. You can also use the fart to boost yourself like Flora Kid. In total, I give this 9.6 out of 10. The next item is a Jacko Boom, which is pretty much a pumpkin, and it has the same effect as the carrot launcher, but it does fire damage. I'll give it like a 8.7 out of 10. The next item is candy. If you put it in a piñata, it gives you a lot of loot. Once you get about 500 candy and 3 stars, it'll give you 20 emeralds. Yeah. This means that with 1000 candy, you'll be able to get emerald armor. I'll give this item a 9.2 out of 10. Now we're going to be trying the items that give you buffs. The first item is the apple juice. This gives you speed and jump boost. It's pretty decent, so I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. The next items are the snow cone and the lucky snow cones. The regular one gives you 1 and the lucky gives you 5. Pretty much what this does is it gives you extra damage. It's really OP when it stacks, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. The next potion is the jump potion. It doesn't really do that much. You saw it with the apple, it just makes you jump a bit higher. 5 out of 10. The next item is the speed potion. It barely does anything. You barely see yourself go any faster. Probably the worst consumable. I'll give it like a negative 1 out of 10. The next item is the invis potion. It's pretty fun for trolling, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The next item is the tiny potion. It makes you fit under 1 block gaps. It's not that useful, so I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. The next item is the force field potion. This item is extremely good for trolling, so I'll give it a 69 out of 10. The next item is the giant potion. This item isn't really useful, it just gives you a bigger and more annoying hitbox, but I guess it's fun to be a giant sometimes, so yeah, and I'm pretty sure you take less knockback with it too. Hey, look, I'm bigger than the Titan and it's not even doing any damage to me for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna put the food items that I didn't test, I'm gonna put what their rating is right here whilst I'm editing. But yeah, that's it for this video, and bye. Don't forget to subscribe.